It's man.
It's Christian.
Here sitting at the grandma table. Yeah, no, bro, because one of the topics that came about because I was at work, right? And there was this lady, and I had to check myself in the middle of the shit. But there's this lady. You know how ignorant people come in loud and ignorant?
You know.
But I just got back off break, right?
Right.
And she know what she talking about, but she don't know. She's a nigga. She's an old nigga.
Yeah,
like
bro,
she was an old nigga, right?
Got it.
To the point where after she left, the customer I helped next, she had been in there the whole time, and she was like, I would have needed a break after dealing with that lady. And
he was like, shit, I had just took my break.
That's what I told her. I said, I just came off a break. But like, bruh, I was in the middle of that shit. I was like, see, this is one of my problems because I be thinking I'm better than people because I be getting so mad at ignorant ass folk, right? Like, I was like, I just get mad at niggas for not knowing what they talking about and being so boisterous about shit. Like, and I
can understand. I don't let you keep going, but I mean, come on, audience, come on, bro. Somebody, like, it's one thing, you ain't mad because they don't know what they talking about, but they come in here acting like they know what they talking about.
You get what
and
I'm
they
saying?
all loud and
or like they saying something that's halfway playing, halfway not playing, and it's like she was just like, oh, they be trying to rob me out my money, this, that, the phones, the cost of a house payment, and this, that. I'm just like, bro, so what you want this $1,200 phone for? You talking about the phone is the house car? I mean, the price of a house payment. Why don't you get the $450 one or the $300 one? I mean, ain't nobody putting a gun in your head.
Ain't nobody made you get this $1,300 phone.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't
like, bro, you talking about so I'm probably gonna have to put down like $600. Yes, you are. Yes, you paid. She paid $629.07.
I would have been like, what? No.
But my thing is, it's like, bro, you already know. You know this a $1,200 phone. Like, it just be stuff like that where I just be like, I don't know. Like, it's not like they complaining, but they kind of are.
It feel like they are. It feel like they are.
And it's like that type of shit be aggravating me.
Even though they gonna pay for it. What's up with all the
theatrics? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sidebars.
Especially because, like, okay, I'm theatrical on this mic. And when I'm talking to y'all niggas, right? But for the most part, I'm super laid back. I don't like all the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like all that. And like, niggas be coming in with all that, and I just be like, and they be loud and wrong and don't know what they talk.
I think
like,
that's
it's
the
one
most
thing to
part.
be funny, but you loud and wrong. And my brain, I'm so analytical, I can't help but correct you in my brain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And not only are you loud and wrong, you coming off as an asshole.
Exactly. Like, I know you trying to be funny, but it's asshole funny.
And
you know
it's
what
a
I'm
different. It's a
saying?
difference when like it's asshole funny and it's like you not talking to nobody specific. It's like a general type of thing. Like if you make a joke or something, it ain't nothing that's offending nobody. Cause anybody would have knew. But when you talking directly to a motherfucker,
you know what I'm saying?
And y'all robbing. Hold on. And you just keep with the you and the you and the you. After a while, you can't help but think, hey, bro, shut the fuck.
And it's like you don't associate yourself with the job, but it's like you keep saying y'all, so like it's including me. You know what I'm saying? It's bro, take me out of this. First of all, don't complain to me about T-Mobile. I don't care that much about T-fucking-Mobile.
Some of this stuff I'll complain about my damn
I complain about my goddamn self. I was just on the phone with customer service for 2 fucking hours, and y'all think I feel bad about y'all for talking about some, well, I just can't understand them poor folks. Neither can I, and yet here I am talking to them. So what? Like I don't care. Like I don't care.
Did you try turning it on and turning it on?
You gonna get me fired.
Hey. I'm gonna get you fired.
Them higher ups hear this shit. They gonna play this back and be like, nah, my boy. They gonna be like, nah, my boy. You is not putting on the best representation for T-Mobile. You sitting up here cussing out customers on mic.
And you got your man's
But nah, bro. The topic that I had wanted to spin off from that, and this would just be kind of a mini topic because I got like 2 other things I want to talk about too. But the mini topic from that was I was gonna come in here and I was gonna talk about how like, bro, it's okay to admit when you biased or like when you got something that you know is like an issue that you should work on. It's okay to just acknowledge that, like how I did, where I'm just like. Because it actually helped me calm down where I was like, okay, the reason I feel like this is because she ignorant. And I know she ignorant. And I'm pissed off because she ignorant and loud. Because I have a bias against ignorant and loud people. So it's like, bro. And it helped me calm down just by acknowledging that where I'm just like, okay, I have a bias against this. So this is why this is pissing me off right now because I do not tend to like these type of people.
Right.
And I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like we get caught up in, some people either get caught up in not giving a fuck too much, or some people get caught up in trying to be this goody bad person that they don't want to admit. Nah, yeah, I got biases and I just don't like this type shit. And it's like, rather than being negative, there's a difference in, man, I fucking hate ignorant ass niggas, and saying, I don't particularly like ignorant people.
Right.
But I'll choose kindness here.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It helps you pivot when you just acknowledge it like, okay, I'm only pissed off because I tend to have a general dislike for this type of person.
Right.
And I can't direct this at this person because it's the behaviors that I don't like, not necessarily her. I don't necessarily know her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know
like,
you the person, but I do know you exhibiting some traits of a type of person I don't really have too much time for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel you because it's like that with me, like with people that like walk around with a superiority complex. I can't stand when a motherfucker feel like they know everything, because especially when for everything you know, you ain't really got nothing to show for it. I be like, so good or bad, right? Where's your experience at in these areas? Where, like, for you to be, because when people walking around with them type of complexes, they usually coming off like, I know what's best for you. And I be like, how you know what's best for me when what was best for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it annoyed me to like my core. So I feel you on what you said, because like it grind my. I don't even want to hear you after a while. Like, and you might by the time our conversation might be done, I might be so focused on how you coming off and what it is you saying that I don't even hear that you really might be dropping some. You really might have some knowledge for me to pick up on. But the way you delivered it, the way you came in here, like no, listen to me, because I've been and I went through and all that, on top of me knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, where your limitations was in your life and all that. Like, I'd be like, bro, nah.
The crazy part is, like, I kind of be feeling like shit. Like what you saying, that I be feeling like I got a superiority complex sometimes, because or a lot of the time, because sometimes like if something is simple to me, sometimes, especially like if I'm having a really hard time comprehending how something like so obvious to me was missed, I get real smart ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I be having to check that shit about myself, because I be like, relax. Like, it's not that big of a deal. See, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't worth insulting anyone or coming off like you're trying to insult anyone's intelligence here, because it may have been simple to you, but I mean, there are things that are simple to other people that you miss too. You know what I mean? Like,
and you know what I'm like, in
my bad.
You good. But I mean, for you to say that, one thing I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never clashed over nothing like that. So I mean, at least I can say, okay, it's a little bit of validity. It's got to be some validity in what he's saying when he say he check himself. Most people don't.
Yeah, that's true.
And that is what, because at least if you felt like I ever came and I was like, bro, I really just don't get something. Before you ever came out your mouth and made me feel like, oh nah, you's a dummy for not knowing that.
Yeah.
Or like anybody could have, that right there really get on my nerves. Come on, man. Anybody could get this.
Yeah.
That really get on my nerves, where it's just like, bro, hold on.
But I ain't never go come off like that. Like, you gonna understand what I'm saying when I say this. It'll come off like, and I guess I'm kind of checking and balancing myself when I'm doing it, because I don't really be thinking like, oh, come on, man, anybody could. But like, it'll be super simple to me, so I'll say something like, it sound condescending when I play it back in my head, where I'm just like, well, why don't you just X, Y, and Z? Or like, nah, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and we done, and I done been part of I've been the person
exactly,
you been talking
that's
to.
what,
and I guess in them moments, because even if I was like, well, shit, I mean, I don't know, maybe because it came from you. It did, and I was like, well, shit, I mean, most of the time he be saying that shit, I genuinely might not know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or what the better choice, or what the, you know what I'm saying?
Because I be trying to come in from, like, even with that type shit, I be trying to come from a place of teaching.
Yeah.
And a place of understanding.
Yeah.
And a place of not being a dickhead. Like, I be actively trying not to be a dickhead, but sometimes, like, everybody has dickhead shit about them. So sometimes, like, in my mind, I'm being a dickhead. And it's like, I just gotta, like, relax myself in the moment and just take a different approach from the shit. Mm-hmm. Which is why maybe it don't come off as strong as somebody else. Because I do, like, I'm quick to check myself. I'm quick to balance it out and be like, chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because, like, I be thinking about, especially now, I be thinking about the fact that, like, I remember this one example I had with my last girlfriend, right?
Right.
So we was at my grandma's house and I was saying something and my grandma was like, why are you talking to her like that? And I was like, talking to her like what? And she was like, she was talking about the situation that we was talking about. I can't remember what situation it was. But whatever it was, like, I was just talking to her like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of those where it's like, what? Like I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Fuck is she saying?
And my grandma was like, don't make her feel no type way about whatever she had said to me. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to, but it comes off that way. And so it's like, when I think about in the future, okay, if I have a wife, if I have kids, if I'm a mentor to somebody, I can't make them feel like I gotta come from a place of teaching. So I gotta be slower to, like how you said, like, okay, like when we was talking about the band director, right? With Mr. Tillman, where you was like, sometimes you see Tillman go like when them niggas really couldn't play that music, but you go see him go back and teach. Like that be a moment like that for me, where in my head I'm like but then I'll be like, okay,
because you can actively see in his mind. If the bell would have rung and y'all would have walked out, he would have said, "Nah, y'all suck."
Yeah,
but I can't say that because we still got 30 minutes of class left.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's more important that you get it. Even if I feel like it's on the basic level that you should have already knew it, it's more important that I check it and we get it than it is me feeling like you should have been got it and we shouldn't even have to go over it.
And that's my thing, because I feel like that's the surface level analysis of those type of situations. But like where I was coming at it from, I'm looking at it and I'm saying on the deeper level, as humans, we don't have to feel bad about feeling that type way.
No.
Like we don't have to feel bad about feeling or being or thinking dickhead things, because we all do it. Like we all do it. So it's okay. Like it's not that big of a deal.
I'm a huge dickhead. Mine come in the form of sarcasm, bro. Don't ask me some obvious shit. Bro, this thing got me in trouble with like my mama.
Yeah.
Like where it'll be some like something where it's just like, oh my, like why you got this grade in this class? If you don't get out my
why you got an F? Because I failed.
Like what? Like well, hear me out, right?
Oh my god.
Or listen right. And my mama would probably talk to me if she ever hear it. But like, bro, the report card coming to say talks excessively during class, and her question would be, her question to be something below the lines of, so you just go into your folk class and talk.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Like, if the teacher taking her time out to type that on the report, bro, Mom, she got 100 students. She got to finalize grades for. She took the time out to look at my name, reflect on my grade, and say, "Yeah, this nigga won't shut the fuck up." I'ma put that in the comments. And so the first thing you ask me when you see talks excessively during class. So you just now. What if I would have been like, "Nah, man, I really be chilling." You would have been like, "But it's like." So if my thing is, if that was the case, why we sit here talking? Oh boy,
that's what I feel you though.
I be like,
because
bro,
I'm doing the same
like,
shit. Like
because my whole thing,
think it though. Like I be thinking it more than I say. Like you quicker to say it. But I think I be that's why I fuck with you though, because I be thinking this shit, but I won't say it half the time.
But I'm not gonna lie. We done talked about that where like, and y'all, I'm gonna let y'all in on how bad it is. My group of community, I'm talking about from ex-girlfriend to all the niggas that I got around me, everybody done said, if we end up in some shit, it's gonna be cause of your ass. Your mouth is what's gonna get us into some shit. They said, nigga, if you get into some shit, we know why. And because bruh, certain shit, like bruh, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bruh, and it's real dark, but I'm gonna say it just cause we on the pod, bruh. Listen. If a nigga got a gun around or something like that, and like I'm in one of them type of situations, and even if he asks me some stupid ass shit, I'm liable to be like, well, where the money at, bro? I just told you I ain't have my, why would you even, so you ain't got no money on you? Nah, I got some. He gonna off me because he gonna get me out of here because I done sat up here and I'm just like, bro, I don't be having time for certain shit where it's like, bro, you obviously know the answer to some of these questions after being gone for I ain't gonna say who it is, but you know who I'm talking about. Being gone to Greenville for a week while I'm in Georgia, coming back. You hungry? Well, I don't know. You left me in here with nothing to eat but Pop-Tarts.
I was left in here with nothing to eat. Well,
I don't know. You didn't make sure whether I had nothing to eat the whole time you were gone anyway. So I don't know. Maybe I ate. Maybe I didn't. But like, nah, for real. Like, and I'm be honest with you.
Off topic for a second, just to stick on that, because now that we actually have a roommate, bro, that's like Jordan little niece being over here, right? Mm-hmm. And him going to his sister crib and leaving her over here for a week. That is essentially what happened. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, bro, imagine we came in there and we said, hey, little missy, let me ask you a question. Where the fuck is your uncle at? I done see you about 3 days in a row, and I ain't seen that nigga yet. And she be like, I don't know. What?
And now, of course, because in my situation, I was took care of, so of course she wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? She'd be straight. Just cause we, you know what I mean? We ain't finna just let her, you know what I'm saying, rock out, you know what I mean? Just there, but we had to tell her, like, what the fuck did you leave her over here?
Like, man, you crazy, nigga?
Like, bro, I would've, like, I real life would've told him, bro, at the base level, you don't know us like that. Like, I mean, I know, but I know we good, upstanding motherfuckers just off principle.
And we know us like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But you don't know us like that.
Why would you trust why would you trust your sister kid around us enough for you to leave? What the fuck made you think that? And see, this is where I go back to what I was saying before. My uncle ain't got no friends that's gonna tell him that type shit. And I just feel like, bro, I don't care if I'm 5, 50, 24. When I notice that ain't nobody gonna tell you this type shit, my natural reaction be, well, somebody got to say something.
Somebody got to say something.
Like, I know, I get it. Child's Place when I was little, and even now that I'm older, respect this and respect that. But I just be like, bro, ain't nobody saying nothing, and ain't nothing getting done. We can't sit around with this dumbass shit looming over us like this. So, if they want to act dumb, well, okay, let's.
If you want to play stupid games, you go with stupid prize.
You feel me?
That's like, one of the, bro. Also, a side note, that's one of the greatest quotes the hoes ever came up with, nigga. Ever.
Facts.
Ever. Facts. Play stupid games with stupid prizes.
Like, because
that's one of the hardest quotes the hoes ever came up with.
That's probably the only hard
quote that the hoes
ever came up with. Because, bro, the rest of that shit, you be like, bro, shut
terrible.
The fuck up.
That shit be terrible, but that shit hard.
But
that shit hard.
Man, I guess as I done got older, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was finna be like, as I done got older, I done tried to work on. No, I just noticed it might be a little bit of a problem. I ain't even gonna sit up and say I done sat there and tried to change. I just done noticed that. I mean, in some arenas, I probably don't need to be like that. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say I done made no active effort because I don't know. It's
sometimes you just notice it a little more
than
maybe you used to in the past.
Because I always done got them questions of, now Christian, come on, why did you say that? And it's like, you was thinking it. I mean, I know, but that give me my. So you was thinking exactly what I was thinking, but you just didn't want to say it. And then they be like, well, yeah, but, and I'd be like, well, the rest of this conversation is irrelevant. I mean, because if the truth hurt and somebody was going to tell me the truth, why they can't hear it? Then somebody will look at me and be like, well, you know, they sensitive, but ain't nobody give a damn about me being sensitive. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if the world gonna do it, because you rather get it from me than go get it from a complete stranger or you know what I'm saying, somebody that don't give a damn about you.
For sure.
So I get where you said when it's like I'm coming from a place of like love and teaching, and you know what I'm saying, and my teaching ain't really trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you not get back to asking these dumbass questions.
like I couldn't be a teacher for that very reason.
Hey,
I don't believe in ain't no such thing as a dumbass question, because if I just told you, let me tell you something. If I just told you that slope equals y, damn. Slope is y equals mx plus b, and I say y is the slope, m is the constant, x is the variable, and b is the y-intercept. If you come in here and ask me, what do y equal?
That was the first thing you said.
Well, dumbass nigga, I hate that you asked.
Thanks, Mike. Hey, bro. Because hey, to the people that's able to handle repeated questions and all that. Hey, and the reason I'm saying this is because I'm a motherfucker that's gonna ask you a couple of times anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna do that anyway. But as crazy as this may seem, as much as I'm gonna do that, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. And I know that sounds terrible, but bro, I'm just saying, because I already know how crazy I be. So I don't even be wanting to ask these questions again my damn self, because I know if I feel like this is a dumbass question for me to be asking again in my own head, the only reason I'm asking is because I probably need to know for real. Yeah. But you done seen it where it's just like, damn, I was supposed to go right there. I should just asked. And it's like, well, why didn't you? Cause, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought about it in my head and I said, man, even if this nigga don't look at me no type of way for asking this again, cause he know this something I should know by now, I feel like shit, this something you should know by now. And I would look at you if I was you and go, nigga, what the fuck? So I'd be like, nah, I'ma chill out.
I be feeling that way too. I think that's what made me start to learn how to teach myself shit. Mm-hmm. Like, and now it done became kind of part of who I am. Yeah. Where it's just like, bro, I struggle to figure some shit out before I. But it's that's a good thing for me because I learn fast. Mm-hmm. So it's not gonna take me too many times of doing the same thing for me to get it now. Mm-hmm. Like, it's only gonna take me a couple of times of doing some shit on my own merits before I learn the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody doesn't have that, and I be getting away from that shit sometimes. I don't know. That's where that shit about, like I said, about ignorant motherfuckers come in, because I be feeling like I have an innate bias towards, I feel like everybody should teach themselves. Yeah. Especially with phones. Like, because we have access to the internet, I feel like it's nothing you can't learn. And it's so simple that all you got to do is actually watch somebody else do it now. And you can watch somebody else do it, and you can rewind it, and you can watch it again, and you can rewind it, and you can watch it again. and you can play it and stop it and play it and stop it while you're doing it. And you know how I know? Because that's how I learned a lot of shit.
The video not gonna get tired of you.
No, that's how I learned a lot of shit. So like, I be getting upset when, I don't know, it be simple shit like, can you look up the customer support number for me? No. Why would I need to do that for you?
You can do that.
Like that, like this is like, bro, hey Siri, what is Apple customer support number? Like, look, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how easy it is now. Like, why would I need to look that up for you? Like, why would I need to look that up for you? Like,
hey, bro,
I be getting pissed off at shit like that.
I was asked that word. Now we all know the area dirty, right? I get asked on the radio. Now, this is literally my job now. And usually I try, and as I done got older, I try to hold some of this back. So I guess I could say I've been working a little bit, but it ain't that much. But I get told, yeah, hey Christian, can we make sure the receiving area get clean back there? Cause such and such and such and such gotta happen. I respond on the radio and say, and it's the face I'm making. Y'all can't see it, but he can. Hey, that's literally my entire job description. Don't ask me about that again. Cause it's like, nah, I was in my regular way would have been, nah, I was just gonna leave it like this. I was gonna leave it as messed up as you seen it. I was gonna leave it just like this, and it was gonna be fucked up like this, and I was gonna get off and go home, and that was cool. Like, don't ask me because and I guess the reason my responses be like that is because I be feeling like, are you trying to be funny by asking me that? Like, are you
be taking it personal?
You feel me? Like, and because why you ask me that, knowing you already know what I got to do, or in other cases you already know what, like with my mama, you already know I talk my ass off in the class. It say it right there. She didn't make that up.
Yeah.
So like, why we sitting here having this conversation about it? Just get to whatever you was about to say.
It's because, like, I think, and especially as humans in general, but I think especially as dudes, right?
Right.
Like, you just be wanting to be left alone to your own merits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think as dudes, we have that innate ability. I won't say for all of us, but for most dudes that I know, right?
Yeah.
They would rather deal with the consequences of their fuck ups on their own.
Yeah.
Like, the only time that I see most dudes lash out is when somebody else is on them about their fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like, that's when they get defensive.
Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is just in general. If I fuck some shit up, the way I'm feeling is, whether it be at a job, whether it be a fuck up outside, like in my personal life or some shit like that, I be feeling like, as long as I figure it out, I mean, it'll be all right. Even if I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't know how I'm gonna figure it out right in the moment. If I wake up, that's more than whatever, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't enough for me to be done for, you know what I'm saying? So, like if I go spend this $600 knowing I got to go pay rent, if I come up with a solution to do that and I just got to sit in the hole for 2 more weeks or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And my rent just be real late and my next check just be all dedicated towards rent, and then I got to eat that on the back end. I don't need nobody coming and telling me, oh, well, you need to manage your money. Come on, Chris, you knew that was bad.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I probably knew that before I made the choice to do what I did.
Yeah.
I'm not a person that's not willing to sit in they fuck ups. So, or you know what I'm saying, deal with it. And don't get me wrong, I take constructive and deconstructive criticism pretty well, I would like to say. It's just after a while it sounds like
it's nagging.
Yeah,
I take, and that's most niggas.
Yeah,
bro, that is most dudes,
yeah.
And that's what, you know. That's one of the things I think women don't understand a lot. Like, to where they think, like, trying to hold they dude accountable. Boy, if you keep saying the shit, it's nagging.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, bro, if your guy, whether this be yo dude that you in a relationship with, or on a dude side, if this your homeboy, if this your cousin, if this your brother, like, bro, okay, I understand. We all understand coming to a nigga and saying, bro, you fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But oh my God, bro, if it keeps happening and the results are not getting like changed, right? Either you're gonna accept it or you're going to do something about it. Mm-hmm. And when I mean do something about it, I don't mean change their situation. I mean change your situation. Mm-hmm. So like, let's keep it on a relationship thing, right? Mm-hmm. If you got a dude and he keep doing some shit and you keep complaining about it, stop fucking complaining to him. That's not going to get nothing done. Right. Either you're going to leave right. or you're not. Either you're going to do something about it or you're not.
And in the cases where it's something where, you know, this would really be a stupid reason for just up and leaving anyway. Like, I be seeing on the internet some like, I keep having to remind my man to take out the trash. Okay,
like, bro, he not a nigga that want to take out the trash, bro.
Like, I be like, damn, or I tell him I want the trash going. Da 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 da. He do it on his time.
Duh, that's kind of how niggas are wired, bro. Like, what are you not understanding? Like,
he was probably like I guarantee you, if you go back, he was probably the same nigga that said, "Yeah, all right, I'll clean this room up at some point."
You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. Like,
bro, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not gonna change that hard wiring of his.
Most niggas be on their own time, bro. Yeah, like, so it's like it's a thing where it's like, dude, you can't. Like, I feel like that's why, I know for sure, that's why I had to leave my mama house. Cause it's like, I'm not trying to do shit your way on your time, under your constraints and your allowances. I like, as you get older as a dude, it's just like, bro, this shit is constrained. Like, bro, let me just go fuck up on my own, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just go fuck up on my own.
My mom be taking it as like a personal jab when I be like, because I think I remember I told one of her friends, I said, yeah, me and your friend get along a lot better now that I'm gone. And she was like, that's to be expected. And I guess they had a conversation about it, or either we done had a conversation about it. And she be like, you act like I was so terrible. First of all,
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. But I was 20 years old and you was telling me I had to be home by 3 a.m.
Like, yes,
like,
bro.
yeah, like, man, it's gonna get on my nerves.
As a 20-year-old male, that fucking irritates the shit out of me, especially as a nigga that's usually not out till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm out this time is because I'm hanging with my niggas
who I've been with since 8 p.m.
And we're at Cookout right now because this is the only thing open besides Waffle House. And when I tell you that, you're fucking mad at me talking about nobody's getting food at 2 o'clock. This line is wrapped around the fucking building. It's a lot of niggas getting food right now.
And when I left at 8, I gave you what you want. I told you where I was going, who I was going to be with.
I've been with them where I was told you I was going to be at all night.
And I'm not a nigga who out doing bullshit all the damn time. So like, yeah, after a while of hearing, well, it's 2:55 and you're not in front of the house. You're not in here. Where you at? Or, well, shoot, you 30 minutes away, and shoot, it'll be 3:05 when you get. All right,
like
I gotta go to
you. Be wanting to say this shit, and ma forgive me, other ma forgive me. But you be wanting to say, bro, hop off my fucking dick, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Get off my dick, bro. Like, hop off.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like that. It's like that with, I think dudes have a hard time with authority, man.
Yeah.
Because it's like that with teachers. Yeah. It's like that with managers. Mm-hmm. It's like that with like, bruh, stop telling me how to do what I do, bruh.
Because you start realizing, like, in the mom situation, it's like, okay, once I start feeling like that, that's when you know, okay, my days are numbered.
Like,
my days left here are numbered. Mm-hmm. I got to go. It ain't that you know terrible, whatever you feel like. It ain't about that. It's just, bro, you in my way. And because you in my way, I know I'm in yours. Because you want to rule and dominate over here, and I ain't going for it no more. And I can't come out my mouth and say, I'm just not going for it no more because you my mama. But that's when you know, okay, I can't say that, but my action will tell you that because I can leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I remember one time my mom was mad at my sister and she said, anybody can get it. I said, not me. I got my keys. I'll leave. And she had said something. I just walked out the door. I was like, hey, it is what it is. But it don't be no personal nothing. It's just, well, I see what type of timing you on, and my timing not matching that. And I'm not going to change my timing, and you're not going to change yours. So, I'm going to just leave.
Most motherfuckers, it was this girl one time. I was talking to, and she was like, she didn't. No, I was having a conversation with her. My fault. My bad. Well, she was talking about how she didn't respect the dude she was with, right? And she was like, I feel like he just couldn't put me in my place. And I was just like, why would you want somebody to put you in your place? But then I thought about it. I said, bro, that is the fundamental difference between like women and men. Like they I don't know, like they kind of like that shit when they got somebody that can check them. Yeah. Don't check me.
No.
Unless I
got to be doing something
detrimental. I gotta be fucking up for real.
Like detrimental.
And this guy, you done had to be watching me fuck up, and you finally about to say something for me to don't check me. Don't check me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I am. Don't check me. Like
if we half and half on these bills, right? And I fuck my half off, and then you got to come out your pocket and
okay, check me on that.
Yeah, please check me then.
Yeah.
But if you talking about how the pillow on the couch ain't how you like it all the
time. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Don't check me about that. Don't check me about the trash. Don't check me about
no little ass shit.
No, don't check me about that type shit.
Because most of the time, whether you a son, whether you a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever, at some point you was gonna fix that anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
But it's gonna be on my time.
It just wasn't about to be right then at that moment. Like, at some point, and you want to know how I know? Because when I'm by myself and I'm choosing when I'm going to do certain shit, I'll change my time 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
I don't care if I said my whole Saturday going to be dedicated to cleaning up my entire room from top to bottom. I don't care if I said, hey, I'm about to, at 8 a.m., I'm up. I got the music going. I'm finna deep clean. I'm finna I don't give a damn if I start at 5 p.m. on Saturday. Leave me be.
Please. Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Leave me be.
You see it. I think you might have knew this about me before, but especially like having to live here. But the majority of my day is spent fucking alone. Yeah. I do not like social interaction. Like, I really don't. I'm antisocial than a bitch.
No.
Like, I'm not, but I am. Like, I just like me. I just like my peace. I like my shit.
I think when the time calls for it, you tap into being a people person and all that.
Right.
But when you at home, nigga, I see you enough. You see me enough. I know you be feeling like shit, bro. We'll chop it up at some point.
Yeah. My ideal work environment is we'll tap in with each other when we need to tap in with each other, and then let me go do what I do and you do what you do. You know
unless
what I'm saying?
I need you for something, or unless you need me for something,
like I'm all for collaboration.
Yeah,
I'm all for teamwork.
But we ain't got to.
But I want teamwork on my turn, and that's how I kind of know I want to run my own company. Cause I be wanting shit on my terms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go by another nigga definition of success. I don't want to go by another nigga definition of goals.
Right.
I fucking hate talking about goals at my job, man.
It be annoying.
I hate, I understand why the other niggas there is trying to do this and do that, and we like to say, oh well, we trying to it's all just about the money that we make, but the whole fundamental difference between me and this is not one of those moments where I'm trying to act like I'm better than anybody. I'm just expression. The fundamental difference between me and you is, like, I feel so uncomfortable having to go by another nigga goals. I just ain't been able to build my own shit up far enough yet. Mm-hmm. So, like, I do what I gotta do to be able to support myself and to keep myself from going back to my fucking mama house. Yeah. But so I gotta be here.
Yeah.
But, like, this is not. Like, I know niggas be talking about don't get stuck here. Bro, I could never get stuck here. I would literally want to kill myself if I get stuck here. Yeah. If I get stuck anywhere that is a job, because that's not me. I don't want to be on nobody time. I don't want to be on nobody goal sets. I don't want to be on nobody business plan. This is my shit. I run my shit.
My thing is, proverbial or literal, I don't believe I can ever become stuck anywhere. Nah. Not stuck in my mind, not stuck in a physical sense, like to a point to where the only place I could ever get stuck is if I'm in a ditch and I physically can't get this car out this bitch. That's when I'm talking about I'm stuck. Or when, you know what I'm saying, we stranded somewhere. But other than then, even then, my mind be on, shit, we gonna move. I'm gonna get up out this situation at some point. Like, so that's what made me go, oh no, I can't be just sitting around, you know what I'm saying, working these little, you know what I'm saying, dead end jobs that got it. That's what made me go, no, because everywhere somebody said I was gonna have to go be at to be this, I done always said, why? Why I got to go be what you want me to be or what you, with my heart not in it? I don't have to do that. Oh, but you need this to survive and be successful. I'm gonna show you I don't. Yeah. And it's like no, I get in them moments, and it's like I realize where people be coming from, but because I realize where people be coming from, but I also know that even though you said what you said to help me out, like I said before, you don't be having a lot to show for what you talking about. That I be like, and maybe this is a problem of mine. Maybe I be trying to base that on the credibility of what you be saying, and maybe that's why I be like, man, if you don't, man, you don't need to talk to me about that. And that's a bad thing, because like I said before, you really could be giving me some real good advice.
Yeah,
that I actually need to hear, but because of how you said it, how you delivered it. And because it's a one thing to tell me your fuck ups and then tell me how not to end up in your fuck ups, but it's another thing for you to tell me not to fuck up, and I done watched you fuck up,
yeah,
and do what you telling me not to do. I'd be like, I'm shutting it down.
From a young, go ahead, my bad.
I was just gonna say, and I mean that just don't resonate well with me. It never has. Like,
no, it never has, and I feel that because from a young age, bro. You know why I gave up on school, bro? I never understood. Like, we started to learn the same shit, and we started to get tested on the same shit to the point where, like, Mr. Hollins grew to respect me, but I never forget the day that he made me sit by myself in the library when we took that online test, because he used to think I was cheating because I had the highest grade in the class, but I was always asleep. Mm-hmm. And he didn't understand. Like, he was like, how does this nigga, I know what he was thinking, how's this nigga getting this high of a fucking grade?
And he's never paying
attention to anything I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, because, bro, the concepts are so simple. I learned this in the 3rd grade, bro. All I gotta know is 1862. And if the answers on the test got something to do with something in the 1700s, it's not fucking the right answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the right answer. And when y'all talk about these essay questions, all y'all really want, because this is what I understand. For this type of test, bro, and see, this is where I get in trouble. I'm already smarter than 90% of this fucking class. So the answers that y'all are looking for cannot be that complex. So you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to take this basic ass understanding. I'm about to put my little word salad on it to make it sound good. And then I'm about to submit this. And you know what that got me? A passing score on the AP World History test. Like, it's like, bro, that's all y'all looking for. The standards are too easy. Everybody else's definition of success was always too simple for me. It was always too simple, and it was always it was mediocre, and it was about shit that didn't matter. Like, for example, at my job, like, T-Mobile is a multi-billion-dollar company. What does it matter if we hit our goal of 6 consumer voice lines a day?
Right.
Like,
that shit
who fucking cares? Like, let's service these customers. What does it matter if a nigga is buying a phone on an upgrade rather than on a new voice line? And I understand from a business perspective, it's all about margins and things like that. So it's not that I don't get the concept, but my whole thing is, bruh, as a business that works in the customer service industry, your number one goal is servicing the customer. The money is gonna come. The money is gonna come, and the money is gonna leave when the customer service is bad. You know how I know? Because I have all these people coming in here talking about how they got upsold on the shit they didn't want and how the customer service was bad. And that lets me know all I need to know. That's gonna be a bigger problem than whether or not we're hitting our fucking goal of 6 CV and 40 CV for the month. Like, who gives a shit? Like, who cares? Like, that's my whole thing. And it's like, I have applied that shit to my whole life. I applied it in school. I apply it at work. And that's what pushes me to want to do my own shit and want to be in my own shit, because I always looked at other people's definition of success and I was like, yo, y'all are way too limited. Like, this is way too bare bone. If this is all it takes to be a success, I might as well go do the shit that I want to do, because this is so easy with the levels I'm trying to get at. This is square one.
Yeah. If I stick here, this will be me getting stuck.
This is me getting stuck. If y'all definition of a success is me getting stuck.
Yeah. And it's like, and that it to me. There's nothing wrong with feeling like that. Yeah. Like, there's not, like, bro, I mean, hey, it is what it is. There's levels to, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got, you know what I'm saying, a different version of what success look like. So, I mean, where you find yourself successful, somebody else like, oh, no, this just beginning for me.
But see, Christian, it's like what you said earlier. I don't mind you feeling that way. Yeah. But don't come nagging me about it. Yeah. Don't push that on me.
You know what I'm saying?
Your narratives, your dreams, your goals have nothing to do with me.
I remember growing up. Not even growing up. This was like 2 years ago, I think, the last time I got told about this shit. Talking to my uncle, and he was like, go
for the computer shit.
For the Megatron. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this in the episode, so because I know how this gonna go. He been talking to me about this podcast stuff, so eventually he gonna get to this episode and be like, "Oh my gosh, you didn't have you went on there and you said yes, I did. So we gonna be there when you ready for that conversation." But yeah, he was asked, but I remember my mama saying, you need to see what type of tutoring and all this, because, bro, after 5th grade, my math grade never was, 5th grade was the last time I ever made an A or anything better than a C in math. After that, if I made a B, it was on a progress report, but it was never on a report card. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And that's when I said, okay, anything to do with math. Even something I might not know got math in it. If I think it looked cool enough, remember, because I told you, I was like, mechatronics, that shit look cool, the process of. Then they said, yes, a whole bunch of mechanical engineer. I said, oh, I'm going to check out on that, because I know what that mean. You ain't got to tell me that mean that's a whole bunch of math I already know. So, like, when he was saying that, I was like, man, I know how he gonna start this conversation off. I've been told you about. I know. It's a reason I ain't went and did nothing about it. That's not something I want to do. It's not something I'm about to struggle to do either. If I'm a struggle in, you know what I'm saying? This is my struggle.
Exactly.
This is my struggle. Getting on here and doing this is something I don't mind struggling in.
Because, bro, you're not an opportunity chaser. This is the thing I've always thought this, bro. I don't want to chase opportunity. I'd rather build my success.
Yeah. No, bro. No, I don't want no easy get quick rich scheme or nothing like that. Like, no, let's just even if like
I get it. It's a sustainable job.
Because even if you can go open the book and you can go know how to do real quick, like me and you not the same person. That's not an interest that I would have because my whole thing is when people get to telling me stuff like that, and it's not just him, it's everybody. If it's so easy and it's so much of a life changer and opportunity and all that, why are you not doing it yourself? Oh, it's easy for you to make money nowadays. You got DoorDash. You could have DoorDash.
What are we talking about?
Like
this shit be sounding like hating.
Bro, and old folks get on my nerves. And I'm like, if I was, you still can be.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like, bro, learn how to use. You said, bro, was 70 the dude you be watching on YouTube, the black dude?
Yeah, Myron Golden. Yeah,
70. I be hearing people that be 58 talking about. I
heard a lady today. I didn't grow up with this, and that. So fucking what, bro? I got a grandma, bro. My grandma, both of my grandmas, over just years of seeing us do it, asking us questions, and just practicing phones, computers.
They know how to use them.
They know how to use it. Level. I'm gonna tell you right now, both of my grandmas know how to use computers at a more advanced level right now than they did 10 years ago. By a long shot.
Come on, man.
By a long shot. And it was just, I have this now. This is readily available. I need to learn how to use it.
Why wouldn't you?
You couldn't have told my grandma 10 years ago she was going to know how to send money through Cash App and use that to be able, so that the parents for her businesses could actually get her money rather than having to come get cash. And but it was the willingness to learn that pushed that. Like my other grandma, I be seeing her all the time. Like, you don't understand how proud I was of her. And this sounds so simple, but it's because I deal with these dumb motherfuckers at work all the time that I was so proud of my grandma when she said, yeah, when I want to learn how to cook something or when I want to learn how to do something, most of the time now I just YouTube it. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. Like, Jesus Christ. That made me so happy to hear that shit. Cause I was just like, oh wow, she can learn anything now. Bro, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because shit get on your nerves.
It do. And it's not even about you though, but it be about
the tendencies, the behavior.
Man, bro, you just want people to understand and to go for it. And it's like, it's because I'm willing to go for it that I'm sorry. I won't say that I can't understand. I can't really. Up to this point in my life, I have not been willing to understand you guys. Yeah. And I have to pray to God about that, because I am still right now, as of today, unwilling to understand people who don't want to apply the full version of themselves in everything that they do and go after the life that they want. I don't think none of us have to struggle and work in factories. These jobs, you know why you're so easily replaceable on these jobs? Because you're supposed to be. You're not even supposed to be there long. No. They already know. That's why it's so easy, and that's why they have all these trainings, because they know, okay, of what should happen is these people should come in here as entry level. They should be making enough money to where they could at least catapult themselves into a better position, and then they're going to be moving on to somebody else. So once I get these 22, 23, 25 year olds in here, by the time they hit 27, 28, 29, 30, they're going to be out of here. And the new 15, 16 year olds, the 17 year olds, when they were 25, now, if they're 30, they're going to be 22. Those are the ones that I need now coming in here so they can do the same thing. And then they can do the same thing. That's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be at fucking Sam's for 40 years. No. I'm sorry. No. And I understand that back in the day before this internet shit and before it was as easy as it was now, that's what you did.
You found you a good job and you retired from it.
So I don't fault you for it. But what I'm saying is that shit is played out. So like, if that's how you went and that's how you learned and that's the life that you bought into, it's not that I don't understand it. And it's not that I look at you down for doing it. Where I start to look down on you is when you try to tell me.
Yeah. Don't get stuck here.
Or you try to shit on what I'm doing.
Oh, that's not practical.
Like, and it's like, what are you talking about? Neither is working at fucking Sam's for 40 years.
Like, bro, I remember going, hold on. You talking about don't get stuck here? You're 35? Yeah. Now I really want to have a conversation. Yeah. What do you like to do? Yeah. When you get,
I asked my manager, and if she ever listens to this, she'll know, because I remember her saying this when she was talking about how we made her go to therapy, and she was already in therapy, but we made her go, or I specifically. Yeah. She didn't say it like this, but I'm the only one that asked her this question. So she was like, my team made me think about what I was doing wrong in life, and I'm like, first of all, that's not even the conversation that we had. I asked you, what are your goals and aspirations? And are you working your best to achieve those? And do you have a plan if you're going to be at T-Mobile? Because you've been here for a long time and you've worked yourself up to manager position, and you're telling me from a manager position, you can go anywhere in this company. The only question I wanted to know is, one, do you have a plan with that? And two, if you do have a plan with that, do you have an exit strategy to where once you do that, what are you trying to accomplish so that you can do what you really want to do? Because if you're only 30 in 10 years, you should be with, especially as hard as you work and as passionate as you are about shit. As a person who respects you, I don't want to see you on T-Mobile payroll in 10 years.
Yeah.
You have no reason to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I'm asking you. What are you passionate about? What do you really want to do? And I just want to know, because I will ask my homeboys this same question. Are you doing everything to make sure that that's coming about in the next 10 years?
Yeah.
Because if you're not, maybe this conversation is a kick in the ass.
Yeah.
Maybe this conversation is what propels you to.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to do. That's the only reason I even asked those questions. I want to get to know people. I want to get to know. That's why I do this podcast. I want to get to know people, and I want them to understand, especially in today's day and age. And we keep having this conversation, but I got to keep having it because more and more people I'm seeing on a daily basis are falling into this trap. We don't have any reason not to be living our dreams anymore.
No. It's
too easy.
No.
The money is too easy. I was just talking to this lady, and she's moving out to Texas, and she was telling me, yeah, we got a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 4-bath house out in Texas for $275. $275
in Texas?
Big ass house, big ass yard for $275. That's it.
Man.
That's it. Oh, so should none of us have no problem being homeowners no more?
No. Not at all.
When I asked my manager at work how much her mortgage was, she said $1,500. That's it. I know niggas paying rent for more than $1,500. Mm-hmm. That's it. And it's like, oh well, it come with this and that. Yeah, I'll gladly take that. Mm-hmm. If it means over the next 10, I'm 10 years closer to owning this house than I am towards absolutely nothing because I've been written. It doesn't even. Who gives a fuck if it comes with more responsibilities? That's what being an adult is all about.
That's what elevating from an apartment to a house would entail.
That's what being an adult, and that's what going after shit. Whenever you're going after your dreams, it comes with more responsibility. When you're
trying to go up, you do have to sacrifice more. You do have to.
Where have you ever seen anyone move up anywhere in a company, in life, in leadership, in anything, and not have more on their plate?
Bro, these NBA basketball players, you don't think they had to miss out on some of these opportunities because they was our age. They had plans and chances and times where they could have went to this and they could have went to that and they could have been in the wrong crowd and they could have this. But I bet you they picked up a basketball more times than not. I bet you they was in the gym more times than not.
Even when they didn't want to do it. They made themselves want to do it. You know why I watch these documentaries? You know why I've been trying to get more into reading books? You know why I've been doing this more? Because I kept telling myself, if this is not what I want to do for fun, I'm going to make it what I do for fun. Mm-hmm. That's how a nigga changed. Mm-hmm. You want to change your life? You change your life. Mm-hmm. I don't want a house because I don't like cutting grass. Nigga, make yourself like cutting grass or make enough money to pay somebody to do it. But don't let that be a reason that you're not a homeowner.
Because even at the end of the day,
pay the kids around the block to cut your fucking grass.
Man, what? Man, what?
Get a lawnmower. You ain't even got a date. You can provide the equipment for them.
Come on.
I know it's a kid out there that'll do it.
Man, what?
Hey, Johnny, your son needs some money today? I really would like my grass cut, but I don't want to find somebody to do it. I pay him $30 if he come out here and cut my grass. Yep. Nigga, if my neighbor came to me and said that shit, I have my son up and ready every Saturday morning.
My son probably wouldn't have too much of a choice. Yeah, get out there and make that easy $30.
Easy 30. It's gonna take you 3 hours to make $30. Get your ass out there and go get that.
You wasn't gonna do nothing but
you about to come in here and play 2K. Get your ass up.
You can play 2K at 3 instead of at 12 when you get up. Like, no, but that's my thing though. Them the same things as, hey, if you just go drive around in your car, you can make the $40, $50 and be up 18 bands by the end of the year if you just dedicate yourself to doing that. Like if you just turn shit around, bro, you can. You're not too old. I don't care what age you are. You could be 80 years old if you're able-bodied, right-minded. It's never too late.
Most niggas ain't right-minded, man.
And
most niggas sick and they don't know it.
Cause you probably think, you got some type of disease. No, the disease ain't nothing these doctors can tell you about. The disease is you've been this way for so long and you feel like there's nothing you can do about it because you're old.
You're impoverished in the mind.
That's the disease.
You got your mind. Your mind is in poverty. Poverty is a disease. Like, don't let nobody tell you that it's a good thing to be in poverty. I'm not saying that you can't find good things in poverty, but poverty is not good. No.
No, you don't. You know, because we shouldn't still be talking about how the system don't want us to shine. Like,
what are you talking about?
We should.
At this point, if the system don't want you to shine, just go build a system.
Come on, bro.
You can do it. It's called coding.
Come on, bro. It's a million different ways. Like,
Christian, here we go right here. You go to school for coding, right? Let me find this. All right, here we go. I looked up coding for beginners, right? Whole course. Free on YouTube.
On YouTube?
31 videos.
What's the longest video on there?
The coding train. 36 lessons. Here we go. 56 seconds, 13 minutes, 7 minutes, 25 minutes, 17 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
I ain't heard you say nothing about half an hour.
Oh, if I want to. If I want to. If I want to. If I want to. Coding for beginners. If I want to. Hold on. Damn, now this shit don't want to work. Look, how to build a website, right? Like 22 minutes. How to make a website in 10 minutes. Best website builders. Top 5 website builders. WordPress website 10 minutes. Build a free website. You got all these live streams on here. Hour and a half. Here got one for 6 hours. In one video. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, this talking about school. School free now. This talking about, like, bro, it's.
Y'all want to talk about opportunity. That's your opportunity.
Nobody's hungry enough to want to be their own king. And then they want to sit up and complain about how the kingdom they're living in treats them like a peasant.
Well, I wonder why.
This kingdom that we're living in only respects other kings. Kings only respect other kings. If you're not willing to build anything and maintain anything and take on the responsibility, you will never have the respect in America. You'll never have it because they've made it easier than ever. If I made it easier than ever for somebody to do something and they choose to sit on their ass and not do anything, why the fuck would I ever respect them? If anybody comes and lives in your house, say you got a family member that come and live at your house and you don't expect them to pay no bills and you get them a job and you buy them a car and you get them clothes.
And you still broke? You still fucking it off?
Of course, you're going to look at them and say, get the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
You're not even doing that. You're not even
really
grateful.
You really going to turn on me?
America looking at y'all motherfuckers and saying y'all not grateful. You know why? Because y'all keep talking about how nobody taught y'all credit. Like Erica Williams ain't providing a course for $97. It's so easy that niggas is learning it and then selling it to you niggas for the cheap.
Cause they know they gonna.
They taking these $1,000 course information. You can go, bro. If you got the nerve to say, if I would have went to school, I would have this, and that. Okay, well, how about this? I'll look it up. Just in case anybody thinks I'm lying. Business, college, a textbook, 2022. South Carolina commercial business law contractor exam tabbed and highlighted book for $220. What do I need school for? This is the book that they use to help niggas get ready for their exams. Everything that they learn is in here. And a motherfucker will buy this and turn around and sell it to you for $100 in a video form. You don't even got to read it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So, of course, America is looking at you motherfuckers and saying, bro, y'all niggas not no kings, bro. Y'all niggas not trying to, y'all proverbially speaking, y'all niggas not trying to get out y'all mama house. Y'all niggas just nagging. You just a nagging bitch in my ear. Why would I listen to you?
Everybody driving around and need cars, but ain't nobody got to drive to turn their life around.
Come on, man.
Ain't nobody trying to do nothing different, man. Everybody talking about this and everybody talking about that, but ain't nobody talking about. You know what? It's just a lot of talking going on. Not a lot of work.
America is telling y'all niggas, bro, you doing all this nagging and I can't even get a home cooked meal, nigga. Fuck you.
Come on, bro. Like, you still talking about the trash?
Come on, man.
And I gotta come in here and fix my own meal.
Come on, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, man, no, bro. That's why these folk look at y'all some type of way. That's why, right there, because
they looking at y'all and saying, bro, these the basics.
With all the reason to go, and with all the opportunity out there,
and with all the resources,
all the people out here, bro. You don't want it. For the ignorant black folk, you don't want to learn it from these white folk. These black folk teaching it now. What's your excuse? You think the white folk tricking you and all that? Well, there's plenty of black folks that's getting out these positions that's out here doing the same shit. That's out here coming up out these places, and they out here damn doing the same shit that Maya was talking about with these courses, and they out here making sure that you not the only, because the first thing they thinking is shit. I mean, yeah, I'm going to make some money off this, but a bunch of people can benefit from me doing this. Be somebody that benefited from it. Like, if you don't like where you at, instead of sitting around talking about some, oh, it's too late for me. The fact that you told me it was too late for you let me know it ain't too late for you, bro. Like, it ain't too late for you, bro. You gave up in high school back in 1975. That's nobody's fault but yours.
Come on, man.
It's nobody's fault but yours. It is 2023, where technology is at an all-time high right now. And it's going to do nothing but keep going up and up in advancement. What are we doing? To the point to where we still got people sitting around talking about something. I hate punching this clock. That's universal. Everybody hates punching the clock. But ain't nobody trying not to punch the clock though. Like, nobody's trying to make sure that, oh, I only gotta punch. Bro, I know people that we went to school with that by the time we 27, 28, 29, 30, they won't be on nobody clock no more.
Bro, we know people right now that are business owners.
Clothing brands. They got.
I can't remember. Who was it? Is it Alicio that got that shoe store?
Yes.
What's the girl name that got the hair store that Brie got her stuff in?
Empire.
Yeah. I just can't remember what her name is. Yeah. But like, we know niggas that's our age that come from the same place we come from, and they buying these brick and mortar stores and making money moves.
Bro, it was a girl that used to live out there where I used to live at. It was me, her, and them other folk. I can't think of their names right now, but I'm pretty sure you will know what I'm talking about at some point. Yeah, we was all out there. We used to be outside together, and you know what I'm saying? We used to hang out and shit like that in the neighborhood. She started trying to get like lashes and all the cosmetic stuff together and stuff. Put a vending machine in the middle of a mall. Sold out. You know she got a storefront now. Like,
come on, man.
Just off trying to go get.
Come on, man. Just off trying to go get. Gotta try and go get it.
It's a girl that I don't even know personally. I just done follow her on social media for so long. I done watched her just turn this YouTube stuff. Bro, she's at 10K on YouTube, and YouTube is just a extra to what she do. She models, all this type of stuff. Cause you wanna know why? Cause she bet on herself. She bet on herself.
And niggas bet on themselves and they winning every day. And it's like, bruh, I just get so mad when motherfuckers be, like I said, this all goes to how I started this shit. I get so mad when motherfuckers come in and they don't know what they talking about and they loud as hell. And they saying, you can't do that. What are you talking about? There are niggas that I know personally that already went and did it. Mm-hmm. Stop telling me I can't do this shit.
People be. It's amazing to me that we'll read about these stories about these 23-year-old, 24-year-old, 25. Hold on. Dude, dude, some of these people that we looking at going, oh, that's a budding NBA superstar, are younger than
us. Right.
Like,
bro, I never stop talking about it, bro. Like, we drove up to see Zion play in high school and Coach K parked in front of us.
You feel me? Like,
that is an experience that I cannot make up. Like, I'm not making that up. That happened in my life. Mm-hmm. Like, and all we did was go to the Spartanburg AAU tournament. Like, this type shit is happening all around us, man. This world has plenty. It has plenty. And we gotta go get it. And we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta become our own kings. We gotta have good minds about ourselves. We gotta stop being so ignorant and loud.
Oh my gosh. Zion Williams, who you done seen. He could have been my homeboy. He my age.
Yeah.
Right now.
Nah, yeah, Zion was in our class.
That's what I see.
Well, the class before us. But like when Zion got drafted to the NBA, we graduated high school.
Like, the fact it's like, oh no, that's and he at 22, it's worth a contract of how much?
Yo, if like Nick Claxton knows my grandparents by name because he went to their church. Mm-hmm. They still be sitting beside Nick, mama, and daddy. Mm-hmm. Like, his little brother went to school with us.
He went to school
with us. I've been knew about Nick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know how, like, the Nick Claxton that the whole world knows and who everybody is like, oh, no, Nick Claxton. All these NBA fans like, oh, Nick Claxton this, Nick Claxton that.
It's like,
no, like, this is a nigga I grew up with.
Y'all
like,
know that? Like, that's Nick Claxton, but
Shammond Williams goes to my, like, I know Shammond from the barbershop. I knew Shammond from the barbershop and didn't even know he played in the NBA.
Come on, bro. Listen, right? Went on that whole tangent to say, bro, if they can do it, you can do it too. And you listen.
And get off my dick about how I can't.
Exactly.
Don't be nagging me about this and that.
Don't tell me how that's not practical. You know how many times somebody told them that basketball, oh, you need to just go ahead. I know. I ain't even gotta talk to these people to know. I know somebody tried to crush their NBA dreams.
You know it.
Everybody, oh, that's not practical. But what? Oh, I want to go be an NBA basketball player. Well, you need to find.
Yeah.
Well, just in case that don't work. And it's like, look at what time, effort,
and dedication
put in, man.
Consistency, reps,
bro. That's why we get on here and do this every day, because we gonna be one of them.
It was too many people telling me that we needed to be more consistent for me not to say, yeah, we like once we get consistent, it's over. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll never go back.
Mm-mm.
I don't even know what day we're on anymore.
I've been forgot. On day 3,
I really don't know what they were on.
On day 3, it felt like we had been going for a week.
Because this is just part of the schedule. Like, Leslie asked me today, you want to go get drinks with us? No, I got work to do. Mm-mm. And she was like, I got to come into work tomorrow too. And the dude that was sitting right there was like, he didn't say he had to go to work. He said he has work to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, yeah, I do. Got work to do. Every night when I get off here, I'm going to record.
Nothing's gonna keep me.
It ain't nothing that's gonna stop me from doing that. Bro, I'm sorry.
I get up at 3 a.m. in the morning every day to go to work. I don't care if I came in from DoorDashing at 12:15 a.m. You could be asleep, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bro. Well, you know we ain't getting no help. What time you got to get up? You ready? I know, my bad. I was late, but what's up? Let's go."
Yeah,
type shit. Where it's like, nah, bro, we not finna take our foot off the gas now.
Nah,
no, yeah, not when it's out there for us to go get it. No, And ain't nobody finna tell me it ain't out there for us to go get it, and we can't. And that just y'all just need to get that up and all that. You can't. It's just sacred to me. You're not finna touch this.
Yeah, man.
Either you coming to uplift it or you not seeing it.
Yeah, man. Hey. I know y'all get tired of us saying the same shit, but we'll keep saying the same shit until y'all niggas get it, because niggas don't get it. And I get it that y'all niggas listening, but it's somebody listening to this episode for the first time that ain't heard the last 5 times we went on this tangent.
This is this whole podcast will be somebody's tutorial guide one day. Why would I let anything like me repeating myself, or the fact that the money ain't came in yet, or the fact that it's only a couple of people that's looking at this right now, or the fact that people telling me y'all ain't really gonna go nowhere, like, why would I let any of that stop me?
I got people today, they just found out about our podcast. First thing they say is, oh, that's a name that makes me want to go listen to it.
Come on, man.
Oh, an hour and a half. Y'all right in the sweet spot. I forgot. Oh, man. Whoever did this artwork, that shit dope as hell.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's
DeAndre.
My homeboy.
Shout out D for this logo,
that's
man.
my dog. Like, yeah, we're creative. Yeah, we came up with the name, and yeah, we do this, but we also got a team of niggas that do this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The music y'all hearing in the clips now, I got 3 tracks that's gonna play on every clip, and it's the 3 that Tyler made for us. Because I think it's a disrespect for him to have made that for us and me not to use those every chance I get. I got a team of niggas that's ready to rock, and y'all niggas keep telling me how man. Anyways.
Man, let me get off this before I get mad. Before I get mad. Man, as we keep saying, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us for yet another hour and a half. Man, there's real gems in here that you ain't know you need to hear until you heard them. And they was all up in your ears, man. Keep rocking with us. And we're going to keep busting these bitches out one day after the motherfucking other. Y'all just ain't going to get them until next week.
But until then,
gang.
Peace.